Good, good. Did you find the place easily?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Good. Okay, let me begin by asking you a question. What is it about financial planning that interests you?
Well, I'm interested in saving money for our first house. My wife and I are trying to put some money together for down payment.
Good, good. What concerns you most about it?
Getting it done. Quite honestly, we
Sure.
haven't seemed to be able to put the money away, and we would like to stop renting.
Sure. Many of my clients have the same concerns, and by working through the financial planning process, we've been able to identify and prioritize their goals and develop a plan to help them reach their goals. What I would like to do today is tell you a little bit about what I do and how I work. I also spend a few minutes talk about the company I work for, Ids, and then most importantly, I will discuss time talking about your specific financial goals and concerns to find out what is it that you would like to accomplish from a financial point of view. Then, based upon your situation, we will discuss ways how can you achieve your goals. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Mr. Croline, as I said when I scheduled this appointment, my business is financial planning, which means I work with my clients on a personal and confidential basis to help them identify and reach their goals. Before we go any further, I would like to share with you the guidelines I follow when working with my clients. First, I'm not here to make any money decisions for you. You worked hard for your money, and whatever you do with it, it's your business. My business is to help you design a plan that will meet your needs and will put you on track to achieve your goals.
Okay.
Second, we'll meet again to discuss ways to achieve the goals we'll talk about. Financial planning is an ongoing process, which we will initiate together over the next coming weeks by developing your plan. Third, I will be asking you several questions about your current personal financial situation. And with your thoughtful and open participation, I will be able to design a sound financial plan that will meet your needs. And of course, everything we will discuss will be strictly confidential.
Okay.
Fourth, Ids offer flexible and comprehensive financial planning services. Once we have time to discuss your specific financial situation, we'll be better able to determine the appropriate level for financial planning for you and the associated cost. Finally, and fifth, most people I meet with are interested in how I am paid. So I would like to tell my clients up front that I'm getting paid in 3 ways.
Okay.
First, I will receive a portion of any fee that you will pay for Ids to Ids for the financial analysis. Second, I will receive compensation on any investment products that will be purchased from Ids and affiliates. And the third way is non-monetary. If you will be happy and satisfied with the service I provide, I will be asking you to refer me to other people that might benefit from this service.
Okay.
These are the guidelines I follow when working with my clients. Are you comfortable working together using this approach?
Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward.
Okay. As part of American Express, we have a commitment to providing the highest quality financial planning services to our clients. And we do this in 3 ways. First is our experience. Since 1894, we've helped millions of people achieve their financial goals. One part of our history that we're especially proud of is that during the Great Depression of the 30s, when over 5,500 banks failed, we paid out to our clients over $27 million, and during the same period of time, we almost doubled the assets under management for our clients.
Good.
Equally as important as our experience is our expertise, our knowledge. Over 6,000 Ids well-trained personal financial planners serve more than 2 million clients across the nation. In our office in Southport, there are 25 financial planners that serve over 6,000 clients. And in addition to the extensive training I've received at IDS, I'm licensed by the National Association of Security Dealers, and I hold state insurance and security licenses. Finally, IDS is a strong company. Being the leading financial planning company in America, IDS is backed, of course, by the full strength of American Express. The IDS group of companies owns or manages more than $50 billion in assets through a full range of financial products and services. Is this the type of company you would like to do business with?
Sounds good to me.
Good.
Big company.
Yeah, I'm glad you feel this one. One of the reasons that our company has such a sound and successful track record is that we follow a process when working with our their goals. What I would like to do right now is to review the approach we use and answer any questions you might have.
Okay.
The first step is to identify and prioritize your objectives. Your financial concerns will establish the direction of the financial plan. The next step will be to gather the information about your current financial situation to establish the facts. We will accomplish these two steps in our meeting today.
Okay.
Then, using the information you provide and the objectives you set, this information will be analyzed by our home office. An analysis will be prepared that will discover the strengths and weaknesses of your financial situation and the financial alternatives that can be taken.
Okay.
Then I will provide a personal plan of action to make you aware of your financial alternatives. Once I will provide a solution or propose a solution, then it's time and you can take action. It is through implementation that you can actually achieve your goals.
Sure.
And financial planning is an ongoing process. As changes will occur in your personal situation, as well as economic changes, we will review progress at your situation at least annually and as necessary to make sure you're on track and that you're doing the best you can for yourself financially.
Is there a charge for that?
No, there is no charge for the long-term relationship.
Okay.
And of course, we will be always available to answer any questions that you might have about your financial situation.
Okay.
Do you agree that this kind of process can begin address your concerns?
Sounds like a good process, yeah.
Okay. In summary, my role in this process is to listen to your financial concerns and objectives, help analyze your personal situation, propose realistic solutions, and provide service as your needs change. In its simplest term, we help our clients achieve an ever-increasing degree of financial independence. We define financial independence as that point in time when you have enough capital and assets at work for you, so work is optional and retirement is affordable. Have you ever given this any thoughts?
Sounds too good to be true.
Yeah. However, there are several reasons or roadblocks that ultimately stop people from achieving their goals. Part of my job as a financial planner is to help people overcome these roadblocks that prevent them from getting ahead. The first major roadblock that stops people from getting ahead is in the area of inflation. We've all seen what double-digit inflation can do to the purchasing power of your dollar. Equally important as double-digit inflation is the flip side of that, and that's recession. The second major roadblock that stops people from getting ahead today is in the area of taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And here, I'm not only talking about the amount of money you're paying to Uncle Sam, I'm really talking about failing to develop a tax strategy that will enable you to keep more of what you make.
Sounds good.
The third major roadblock that stops people from getting ahead today is risk management. And here I'm talking about risk management systems and how can you increase your rate of return and reduce your risk. We can talk about professional management, diversification, dollar cost averaging, all systems that can be implemented towards you achieving your goals.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth major roadblocks that stand in the way of a lot of people today is human problems. And here I'm talking about a premature death or loss of income due to disability, or the flip side of that. What if you live too long? Is Social Security going to be the mainstay of any retirement plan?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a good question. And finally, Mr. Caroline, and really the biggest reason that stops people today from getting ahead is procrastination. Simply by not doing anything, by not taking the right action, you're not going to achieve your goals. If you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing.
That's true.
And what's financial planning is all about is setting up goals, developing a plan, taking action on that plan, and monitoring it to make sure you're on track and you're doing the best you can for yourself financially.
Right.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it's real straightforward.
Yeah. Good. When working with people like yourself in the area of financial planning, we use sound money management philosophy. We at IDS believe that everybody should be in a balanced financial position. Now, balanced financial position is different for everyone, since everyone has different situation and different needs. But no matter what your situation is, we first need to lay down a foundation which include cash reserves and adequate protection. Cash reserves is essential since it provides the dollars you may need for emergencies and opportunities that may arise on a day-to-day basis. If your car breaks down, where would you get the money to fix it?
Oh, I guess I would use write a check, maybe a checking account.
Good. So you see, cash reserves, you can get out these dollars without destroying the integrity of any investment plan that you might have.
Oh, that's true.
Do you agree with the importance of having cash reserves?
No, absolutely.
Okay, good. Next, we need to ensure that you're adequately protected. And here I'm talking about protecting the things you can't afford to lose, such as your home or ability to earn an income. Do you own a car?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Do you have insurance in your car?
Yeah, I do. It's
Yeah.
required this day,
Yeah.
actually.
So do you agree with the importance of having protection planning?
Yeah, you have to have car insurance,
Yeah.
definitely. Can't afford the liability.
Oh yeah, good, good. We view cash reserves and adequate protection as dollars you live by.
Okay.
And we believe that everybody should be adequately covered in these two areas for any unforeseen events or expenses that may arise before doing any other investment decisions. Once we determine that you are adequately covered in these two areas
Okay.
for any unforeseen events or expenses that may arise on a day-to-day basis, then we will balance your investments in dollars you can grow by. In doing this, we will balance your investments between fixed assets and equity assets.
Okay.
Fixed assets is dollar capital invested in a specified rate of return for a specific period of time. At maturity, the sole source of growth is the interest earned. A good example for a fixed asset is a bond. government bond.
Mm-hmm.
By contrast, the rate of return on an equity asset will depend on the factors of our supply and demand of our economy.
Mm-hmm.
Over the long haul, it's proven to be one of the best hedges against inflation.
Mm-hmm.
A home and a common stock are good examples for equity assets.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, in order for you to achieve your goals, it's very important to have enough amount of money, enough money invested in each one of these four areas.
Okay.
Does this sound money management philosophy make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I need to put together a down payment, so I guess I need to start working on cash reserves. Yeah.
So you see, if you have enough cash reserves,
Mm-hmm.
enough fixed and equity assets at
Right.
work for you
Right.
to produce the income you want
Mm-hmm.
at an age you select,
Right.
an amount you desire for as long as you live,
Mm-hmm.
so you have in fact achieved financial independence within your financial lifetime.
It's true when
Yeah.
you look at it that way.
However,
Mm-hmm.
we must realize
Mm-hmm.
that there are three events that confront our financial lifetime.
Right.
That these are one,
Mm-hmm.
our living time,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually our retirement. Two, our possible disability,
Mm-hmm.
and three, our ultimate death.
Mm-hmm.
And in planning for independence, we must realize that our financial life survive us and our health.
Mm-hmm.
And since no one ever died that even, so to speak,
Right.
we either in debt
Mm-hmm.
or we have something, an estate.
Right.
And the question that we must ask ourselves is,
Mhm.
in case of disability or premature death, do we want to leave some degree of financial independence to the family that survive us?
Sure.
And if we do,
Yeah.
do we have enough cash reserves and adequate protection and fixed and equity assets to produce this amount of financial independence?
Okay.
And if we don't,
Mm-hmm.
that's concerning.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that's something that ultimately has to be addressed.
Sure. Does this kind of financial reasoning make sense to you?
Yes. Very straightforward.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear this one. Most people concerned about their family's financial future,
Mm-hmm.
but they tend to deal with these concerns only when situation arise.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Other people realize some degree of financial planning,
Mm-hmm.
but they tend to deal with it as an isolated event, like investing in a mutual fund or buying a life insurance. But this really isn't financial planning,
No.
since it does not done under a careful examination of your total financial picture and situation.
Mm-hmm.
We believe at IDS that most people's concern fall in these 6 key areas.
Okay.
Now, realizing that financial planning is a process and not an isolated event,
Mm-hmm.
you may now have a large degree of concern or importance in some of these more than others. But in some point of your life,
Right.
each one of these will have to be addressed, and each one of these concerns will have an impact on your situation.
Fair enough.
Yeah. The first one is your present financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are uncertain with their financial picture.
Yeah.
For example, how their assets stack up against the liabilities,
Mm-hmm.
their income, their expenses. This is a basis to all financial planning.
Mm-hmm.
As we discussed before,
Mm-hmm.
most people are concerned with protecting their assets and their ability to earn an income.
Sure.
Yeah. Protection planning is a basic element to all financial planning.
Mm-hmm.
Protecting these things you can't afford to lose.
Right.
Accumulating wealth
Yeah.
is the third area. Creating a cash reserves, saving for a second house, saving for education.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people would like to accumulate wealth for a specific reason.
Right.
but only a few individuals take the necessary action to achieve their goals. The fourth area, the fourth key concern, is managing income taxes. Nobody wants to pay more than their fair share of taxes.
Right.
Yet a few individuals understand our complex tax laws, especially in this era of tax reform.
Sure.
Planning for retirement is a concern for a lot of people.
That's
The desire for a comfortable lifestyle at retirement begins with careful planning today.
okay.
Examining your pension and social security benefits and supplementing them through a careful planning will provide for less worries and less concerns for your retirement in the future.
Let's see.
And the last area is preserving wealth. Wills and trust will establish here will provide for an orderly distribution of your estate to your heirs. Now, Mr. Caroline, I just described the 6 key areas that most people's concern fell into. The degree of concern that you may have in each one of these will be unique to your situation. But as I said before, financial planning is an ongoing process, and at some point of your life, each one of these will have an impact on your situation. Now, earlier I said that part of my job, one of my roles is to listen to your concerns.
Right.
What I would like to do right now is to start identify your financial concerns.
Okay.
I would like you to read and go through this list of the 6 concerns, 6 key area concerns, and mark off the one that are concerns to you. If there are any other issues that are not written down, please write them down.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Caroline, you've checked several of your concerns. If you would have the choice on working toward achieving one of them,
Okay.
which one you will say is the most important to you?
Well, I guess buying a house.
Buying a house.
I don't know if I want to buy a house.
What concerns you most about it?
Well, it's a concern because we're not sure if we can afford to buy a house, and what with our monthly expenses, we're just not sure if we can swing it.
Well, why is this a concern?
Well, because of time's going on, and we would like to own our own home.
Sure.
So we thought maybe we should see some professional.
Sure. What are you doing now to achieve this goal?
Well, my wife and I are starting to put away money in our in a savings account, and it's not a lot, but we're doing a little bit every week, every payday.
Sure. Good, good. What benefits or results would you like to obtain?
Well, I guess to buy the house.
So you would like to buy the house. This is like the ultimate result.
Maybe in the next 2 years or so.
The next 2 years. Good,
Yeah.
good. Do you see any of the roadblocks that were talked before about getting on your way here?
Well,
We talked about inflation, recession, taxes, risk management, human problems, and procrastination.
well, I think I guess risk management, because I don't feel we're really procrastinating. We're doing about as much as we can. We could use some help and guidance
Sure.
as to what we should be doing with that money.
Would you like my help with overcoming this roadblock?
Yeah, I think
Good.
that's basically the reason we're here.
Sure, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Okay.
Assuming we're able to achieve this goal, what would be the next concern, the next goal that you would like to work toward in terms of priority?
Creating a cash reserve.
Creating cash reserve, okay? What concerns you most about it?
Well, I think it's important as it relates to buying the house.
Sure.
We need to save the
Sure.
money.
Why is it a concern?
Basically because we would like to have a larger cash reserve than we have now.
Sure, makes sense. What are you doing now to solve this concern?
Well, like I said, we're saving every week, but you know the rate of return really isn't that good, and if we could do something that had a little bit better rate of return, but was still as safe as our savings bank,
Good.
you know, I think we would want to do something like
Sure,
that.
makes sense. Sure. You mentioned it, but let me just so I can understand exactly the picture. What benefits or results would you like to obtain?
I would like to, from you, I would like you to tell us what we should be doing as it relates to buying the house, and when do you think it's realistic that we'll have enough money put away?
Sure, we will work on all of this, of course, through the financial planning process. And as far as the creating cash reserve, when I asked what benefits or results we would like to obtain, what I meant is as far as realistic dollar amounts.
Oh, well, I guess we'd like to have maybe $10,000.
Sure.
Yeah, I think if we had $10,000, the houses are selling for about $75,000,
And what frame of time we're talking?
Well, I guess 2 years. I
2
think
years.
I think that's what we're trying for. You know, between the two of us, if we each put in and we don't go out to eat. And,
Sure.
You know.
Mr. Cowlan, do you see any of the roadblocks getting on your way from achieving this goal of creating cash reserves?
Well, like I said, the only thing that I can think of is that maybe we could be doing a little bit better as it relates to return.
Maybe as far as taxes? Do you think that you
yeah,
pay?
I guess that's possible.
Sure.
We don't know much about taxes. I mean, I just...
If we will show you some ways to reduce your taxes?
Well, I think we'd be interested in that.
Sure. So you would like my help with overcome these roadblocks?
Yeah,
Good.
I think that makes sense.
Sure. I'm glad to hear that. Do you feel that you have any other needs or concerns that we haven't touched upon?
Nope, that's it.
Good. Mr. Cullen, are you serious enough about your goals to take the necessary action in order to achieve them?
What do you mean?
I will show you a realistic way, a plan
Yeah.
based upon your situation,
Right.
with a realistic plan of action. How can
Okay.
you achieve your goals?
Right.
Do you think that you're serious enough about these goals to take the necessary action in order to achieve them?
Yeah, I think we are.
Good. I'm glad you feel that way. I'm not here to make investment decisions for you today.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
But based upon what you told me,
Right.
you would like your current financial situation being analyzed in relationship to your concerns.
Right.
In order for me to determine the appropriate level of financial planning for you,
Right.
I will need to gather more information about your current financial situation.
Okay, sure.
Good. Good.
We've done that.
In developing your personal financial plan,
Mm-hmm.
I will need you to start ask yourself these
Okay.
4 key questions, key money questions.
Right.
The personal financial plan will help us answer them, but it's important that you will start asking yourself these questions. The
Okay.
first one is, where am I now financially?
Okay.
And this is really how well your current financial situation work toward achieving your goals and the concerns we just discussed.
Okay, sure.
The second one is, how much money will I need to meet my objectives?
Yep.
For
That's
example,
something I'd like to know.
your goal to buy
Yeah.
the house is a good example. We need to establish dollar amounts to each one of your goals. And I can
Okay.
help you set up realistic dollar amounts
Okay.
to each one of your goals. The third one is, how much time do I have?
Right.
It's a good example for it's the house. The
Right.
house we'd like to buy in 2 years. We need to constrain time frame to
Okay.
each one of your goals.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the last question is, what can I do now to achieve my objectives? Together, along with the financial plan, we'll be able to answer these questions. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Let's gather some data now.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that we've done that,
We've done the gathering the data.
what do you think?
Okay, based upon your situation, I agree that the base financial plan is the appropriate level for your financial situation.
Okay.
Okay,
How much is that?
it's $375. We will get to it in a minute. I will explain you
Okay.
exactly the breakdown and everything. Okay, Mr. Caroline, your financial plan
Mm-hmm.
should meet your financial needs and concerns.
Right.
It also should provide us
Mm-hmm.
with where are you now financially,
Right.
how much money you will need to achieve your goals,
Mm-hmm.
and what is exactly that you can do in order to achieve it.
Okay.
Your financial plan should also have and describe
Mm-hmm.
the list of your goals, A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Mr. Caroline, knowing
Mm-hmm.
that the financial plan, the financial plan should provide you with the answers, and that I'm committed to meet your needs and
Mhm.
help you achieve your goals.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree that we should start taking action right now?
Yeah, I really do.
Good, good. I'm glad you feel this way.
Okay.
What I will need you is to go over this agreement
Okay.
and sign it over there,
Okay.
as well as a check for $375.
Okay.
The check you're writing down is the fee for the analysis.
Okay.
The analysis will include a comprehensive written plan
Mm.
on your financial situation based upon the goals and objectives and concerns that you set and identify as important to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I will provide a personal plan of action that will tells you about your financial alternatives
Okay.
and the specific action that can be taken for you in order to achieve your goals.
Okay.
Okay. It will take about 3 weeks or so to put together the information and to analyze it and to come up with a plan.
Okay.
In the meantime, I will leave you with some information about IDS and about financial planning,
Mm-hmm.
and we should set up a time for the next meeting. How about Wednesday the 14th?
Okay.
Good. And and you should count on about 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, I'll put that down in my book.
okay, good. Here at my office, of course.
Okay.
Do you feel that what we've done so far has been beneficial?
Yeah, I think this is a good way to start. I think this is something that we've been looking forward to doing for
Good.
some time.
I'm glad you feel this way. Okay.
Mhm.
What I would like to do right now is I would like to summarize what we accomplished so far
Okay.
and to tell you what will be next.
Okay, that sounds
Okay,
good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about the financial planning
Right.
and how we can apply the financial planning process
Right.
to your situation. And as we discussed, it's a process, and you are to be congratulated on taking the first step in this process.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We also talked about the sound money management philosophy.
That was the 4 boxes, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
and the importance of having a balanced financial position. And
Okay.
our balanced financial position is an efficient and effective way to work toward you achieving your goals.
All right.
We also, and of course, most of our time we spent identified and talked about your specific financial concerns and objectives
Mm-hmm.
to find out what is it that you would have liked to accomplish from a financial point of view.
Okay.
And then we also construct inventory about your financial situation,
Okay.
and of course we identify a course of action that can help you achieve your goals.
Okay.
Next, I will deliver and explain the financial plan
Okay.
that will be based upon the objectives and concerns that you set. And
Mhm.
most importantly, I will tell you about the action that you can take to begin work toward achieving your goals.
Okay.
And as I said before, financial planning is an ongoing process. We'll
Mhm.
review your progress at least annually and as necessary to make sure you're on track and you're doing the best you can for yourself financially. Of course, we'll be available to answer any questions that might have in the future.
Okay.
Make sense?
Sounds good.
Good. Earlier I said that one of the ways that I get paid is non-monetary.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Mhm.
many of my clients come to me from people like yourself that benefited from the financial planning process and refer me their friends and business associates and relatives to me to find out if they will benefit from the financial planning process. You undoubtedly know a number of people that can benefit from the financial planning process. Who can you think that in your work that might benefit from reducing taxes or saving for retirement?
My work. I guess my district manager.
Okay, VP in Harvard.
Right, and maybe a couple of. Actually, there are a couple more people, but I'd like to talk to them first.
Okay,
And
sure.
see if it's okay with
Sure.
that.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then I'll let you know when you can give them a call.
Good, good. Anybody in your family that both the husband and the wife work and they're on their own home?
Yeah, sure, my sister.
Sister, okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you know anybody that will be happy to hear about reducing taxes and will be receptive to some good advice as far as identify his goals?
I don't know any. I don't really think I know anybody else that I would feel comfortable asking them to.
Yeah. You mentioned before you're playing tennis with somebody. Who are you playing tennis with?
Larry Kaplan.
Larry Kaplan. Okay. Any other people at work or any civic organization that you belong to or any other associations?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay, are you going to see these people in the future, or these people that just gave me the names?
Yeah,
okay, would you mind just tell them that I'm going to give them a call in the future?
Sure.
Okay, or you can give them a call and just mention to them that you thought they might benefit from going through this first step of the financial planning process.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
I will see you in 2 weeks.
Okay, bye-bye. Well, that was good.